Welcome everyone, this is AndresRestart, and I'm here to talk about the big data mine for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, along with some rumors and leaks that are coming along with it that could be telling us the entire DLC roster for the Fighters Pass. Now, a couple disclaimers. One, take this all with a grain of salt. It might not be real, but it could be. And at the same time, because it could be, this is also your spoiler warning in case you don't want to know who the characters are going to be. I didn't plan on making this video, by the way. I just jumping on the microphone right now because a lot of people have been talking about this. It's picked up a lot of steam. People have been asking my opinion on it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my opinion on it. Now, if you want a more comprehensive overview of the entire leak and rumors in Datamine, I strongly recommend you check out Papagenos. He has a video on it. I will put a link in the description below, along with some sources to other stuff as well. But that said, I'll briefly summarize what's going on here. So first off, there is a data mine. A data mine is when they get the actual information from the coding of the game. This is in the game, and there are 3 character profiles that have code names that people are sort of attaching to different characters. One of which is for Piranha Plant, the other one is for Joker, and the third one is a code name that says Brave, which people are attributing to probably Erdrick. So, could it be Erdrick? I think it might be. It makes sense. The explanation is that basically the Japanese nickname of Erdrick, when it's translated to English, it's Brave. That makes sense. And for the record, apparently they do all of the coding in English because that's just easier for coding and stuff, apparently. So, you know, now you know. But I believe Erdrick. I think that makes a lot of sense. Erdrick's been rumored for a while, and it seems pretty real to me. I've been predicting it as well. There have been leakers on the internet suggesting Erdrick, and on top of that, these posters were talking about other things, including a Grand Blue Fantasy fighting game, which has become true, along with Joker and stuff like that. So I believe that, yes, Erdrick is going to be in the game, and this data mine right here is in strong support of that. That said, there have been other posts coming out that are talking about other DLC characters, all of them in fact. One of them is for Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, another one is for Steve from Minecraft, and another one is for Doom Guy from Doom. So the entire list would be Joker from Persona 5, Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, Erdrick from Dragon Quest III, Steve from Minecraft, and the Doom Guy. That's a crazy list. It is a crazy, crazy list. It's going to turn a lot of heads, it's going to make a lot of money, and a lot of people are going to be very happy. Personally, I like the list. I don't like Steve, but everything else is pretty cool to me. And on top of that, even though I don't like Steve personally, I feel like Sakurai and his team could definitely make it into an interesting character, and it would be a lot of fun. But does that mean this list is real? I don't know. I'm not going to say, oh, it's real for sure. I'm not going to say, oh, it's fake for sure. I'm just going to play team neutral here. I don't really know. But like I said, all of these characters make sense. They all have a large legacy. They're all very popular. They're all going to make money. They all could definitely be used as promotion for different characters. It all makes sense in that way. It's a great list. However, this post that's been sort of selling this rumor has descriptions for the different characters, and this is where I think it gets a little weird. So I'll just go ahead and read it off really quick. So Erdrick, Roto's name overseas, and Lucia and 11, Luminari's name in Japan, as palette swaps. Not just Dragon Quest XI's, but past Dragon Quest series will be released in 2019. He's in to promote the Dragon Quest franchise overseas. Dragon Quest XI's will be published by Nintendo. Ryu Hayabusa. There is a project going on for Ninja Gaiden's 30th anniversary. New game comes out in 2019. Not sure if it's brand new or not. Steve. He will be announced at E3 2019, Alex and Master Chief skins as palette swaps. He was supposed to be in the base roster, but sent to the DLC for Minecraft Dungeons promotion. And the Marine from Doom Guy, he'll be announced at E3 2019, Doom 64 costume as palette swap, promotion for Doom Eternal. So when they have descriptions and they're talking about all this information of the different plans and interactions between different companies, to me that's a bit of a red flag. How could this person know all of that? All of the different explanations for the different companies. Like, it's not just the one company, it's the different partnerships and interaction between the different companies. So that's weird to me. I feel like they shouldn't know all that information. So the fact that all of that is there, to me, is a red flag. But here's the other thing. It's saying that both Steve and the Marine from Doom Guy will be announced at E3 2019. Both of them. Wanna know why that's weird? Let me explain. The Fighters Pass is supposed to end in February 2020. E3 2019 happens in June. That's 8 months away. So if the final 2 characters are revealed 8 months away before the actual DLC season ends, they wouldn't have it spaced it out. They wouldn't be able to sort of build the hype throughout the year. I feel like it makes more sense to announce one at a time and sort of hype up that one character as they progress to the next one. That's what makes the most sense to me, and showing off both at E3, that makes very little sense to me. Another weird thing, it's saying that Steve was in the base roster at one point or planned for it, but then sent to the DLC to promote Minecraft Dungeons. That would literally mean that Sakurai and the Smash team cut content from the base game to put it in as paid DLC to promote another game. I don't buy that because that goes against Nintendo's philosophy. But let's just say Nintendo did that. Maybe, you know, they just something they don't want to be known to the public, and they do stuff like that. Okay, fine, maybe. But here's the other thing. They don't need to cut a character to promote Minecraft Dungeons. They could have had him come out in the game and it would still be promotion for that. For example, look at Joker. Joker was revealed at the Game Awards. That is getting Persona to be bought more on the PS4 right now. And then they went ahead and they announced Persona 5R, and still no announcement for the Switch. So I'm not saying Persona 5 is not coming to the Switch, I think it is, but they don't care about revealing characters way in advance. So that's another weird thing. Now, does that mean that this list is wrong? We'll let you guys decide that. I'm just kind of skeptical. I'm not saying it's fake, because a lot of people believe it. There is definitely something supporting it and all of that. But to me, it just, it doesn't really, it's weird. And there's another thing. I'm more inclined to believe the hard data that is in support of something else, I think. I could be interpreting that data incorrectly. That's possible, but here it is. There are rare spirits in the code for Smash Ultimate. You know what Rare is? That is the developer for Banjo-Kazooie. There are currently Jet Force Gemini and Blast Core spirits in the coding for the game. They were made by Rare, which is owned by Microsoft now, but at one point, Nintendo and Rare used to work together. So why would Nintendo have these spirits in the game? Why? Because they're probably working on something related to Rare to come out in the future. Maybe it's just a spirits pack of rare spirits and that's going to come out along with Steve at some point. That's possible, but I feel like the more likely scenario is Banjo-Kazooie. I feel like Banjo-Kazooie represents a lot more for Nintendo fans than Steve for Minecraft. And I want to stress, I'm not trying to say for you two Minecraft fans that you shouldn't get Minecraft Steve. I'm simply trying to make the argument that I feel like Banjo-Kazooie makes a bit more sense, but at the same time, I understand that Minecraft has millions and millions of people, and that could also make sense from a different perspective as well. But still, there are rare spirits in the coding of the game. So I'm inclined to believe that, rather than these forum posts for Minecraft Steve and Doom Guy and Ryu. But I am also inclined to believe Erdrick because, well, there's a data mine for that. And he's been rumored with other things before these weird forum posts. So I'm skeptical. I'm not going to say it's fake. It could be real. It wouldn't shock me if it was real. That is what I'm trying to say. It wouldn't shock me. I'm prepared for Banjo to not be in the game. But if I had to place my money, I'd still put it on Banjo making it in. Maybe also Silex. He's also a spirit that's, or he's not a spirit in the game, even though there are way more obscure characters in the game and he used to be a trophy in previous games. And there's no Porky as well, so I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm just saying, guys, that there's other pieces of information that suggest that these characters, Ryu, Steve, and Marine Guy, might not be the characters. But we'll see. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious what you guys have to say. This is a very interesting topic. I always love to speculate about DLC characters, obviously. What Smash fan doesn't? Well, I'm sure actually there are some, but nevertheless, it's interesting, so let me know what you guys think. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.